Hello everyone, this is Bhanupriya from Mastercard and I will be presenting our paper on Modest Multimodule Design Validation for Documents. And here documents means visually rich documents. As we know, visually rich documents, also known as VRDs, are combination of textual and visual components. Some of the examples are purchase invoice, identity card, and banking card, etc. And information from these documents are important for many businesses, such as from an identity card, information such as date of birth, ID, name are used to verify a particular person. Similarly, for a banking card or a visiting card, it has different design element which such as company's trademark, company's name on it, and these elements have their own standards and unique position. Therefore, design validation for such kind of VRDs are very much important for authorization, verification, design validation, or compliance. Now, most of the existing techniques are focused mainly on VRD for text extraction only, and less attention has been given on extraction of visual components. Also, design validation of a multimodal document such as card design validation is a manual process where an expert team has to inspect each and every element present on the card and validate these elements against the design rule, which takes lots of time and attention. Next common issue faced by the researchers in the industry to build an automated design validation system is due to lack of label training data. So keeping this limitation as our motivation to build an automated design validation system, which I am going to discuss in the next slide. In this paper, we have proposed a framework to automate the design validation system of VRD. So given an input VRD image, the Modest framework will either accept or reject. Also, it will provide an explanation for its decision. The framework, it has two steps. First, there are 5 different modules to extract information from the input image. Second, validating these extracted information against the predefined standard rules. For example, in banking card design validation system, first step will be extraction of components such as position of logo, its dimension, text written on it, etc. Second part will be validating these intermediate output against the design standard. If the extracted informations are following all the design rules, then the framework will simply accept it, and it will reject if any of the rules has not been followed by the components. I will start with the first step in our framework, which is information extraction. There are 5 modules in our framework, which is image processing and deep learning based module. Each module focuses on different components of the input image. First one is text identifier module, which is developed for extraction of text from the input image. An ID or a banking card needs to be validated with respect to text written on it. Second module is logo position and dimension detector module. A company logo on a banking card or a visiting card have its specific dimension and position which needs to be validated. Third one is chip or QR detector module, which focuses on detecting a presence of chip or a QR on the input image. In digital card, the rule says that the card should not have any chip present on it. Fourth one is number sequence detector module, which detects the presence of sequence number on an input image. Last one is the corner detector module, which returns the shape of the document corners. Because document shape is also an important component that often needs to be validated against the design rules. Next, I will give the basic details of all the modules. First, the text identifier module, which is an ensemble of 2 techniques, pre-train yeast model and proposed morphology-based box generation algorithm, also referred as Morbox algorithm. Morbox is a combination of different methods such as dilation, erosion, and morphological closing operation. And the application of these 2 techniques will return 2 sets of potential bounding boxes. And these 2 bounding boxes are fused together to obtain a detected region which is passed through the TestRic OCR to obtain the text information from the input image. So the output of this module will be a list of words. Next module is logo position and dimension detector module, where we have used multi-scale template matching algorithm and Kenny-H detector. This module returns 4-dimensional feature vector containing coordinates of the top left corner and its width and height of the logo. In case no logo detected, a vector of all 0 is returned. Third module is chip or QR detector module, where it has two steps. First one is detection of ROI by a multi-skill template matching. Second will be chip or non-chip prediction on the detected ROI image using a CNN. Also, due to unavailability of training data for the CNN, a training set is created from the in-house images. Here we can see a sample of chip and non-chip training images which is used to train our CNN model. Moving on to next module, number sequence detector module. It involves different image processing techniques such as application of top hat morphological operation, Sobel operation to detect contours. Then the aspect ratio is set to filter out potential number sequence locations from these contours. Here domain knowledge is used to set the aspect ratio. The last module, which is corner detector module. Here the image has been padded with black and white background respectively. Then the padded images are used for applying the corner Harris detection techniques at small ROIs around the corners. It will return binary value 0 or 1, where 0 means squared and 1 means rounded. After the first step of information extraction is done, the next step in our framework is the design validation. In design validations, the outputs from the independent modules are fused to generate a final feature representation for the input image. So given an input image, the final feature embedding will be IF, which will be fusion of outputs of different modules O1, O2, O3, O4 and O5. And the ground truth feature descriptor for each design type in the gallery will be represented by G here. During testing, the feature descriptor of the input image, which is IF, will be matched against the ground truth descriptor or G here to obtain a design score for the input image. And based on the predefined threshold and score obtained, the input is either accepted or rejected. Moving on to the results section, where we have done two types of experiments to check the performance of our framework. First experiment is to check the performance of the independent modules. Each module is evaluated by a relevant metric applicable to the given task. For a text identifier module, we have used recall metric. For a logo detector, we have used IOU, which is intersection over union, and classification accuracy metric has been used for chip detector, number sequence detector, and corner detector module. Here in this slide, I have put a sample output to discuss the performance of one of the module, which is text identifier module. On this input card image, you can see the incomplete and incorrect output has been obtained when we applied East model and Morbox technique independently. But fusion of these two techniques, which is our text identifier module, is able to give the correct actual information. Also, we check the performance of the text identifier module by comparing with different other techniques, where text identifier module is able to perform the best as compared to other techniques. The second experiment to check the performance of the model's framework is done by deploying the proposed framework in real world settings. To do these experiments, we have taken almost 1500 different types of cards. So there are 4 decisions made based on the predefined threshold and the score returned by the framework, which are high confidence accept, low confidence accept, low confidence reject, and high confidence reject. Here in this table, the percentage of samples denote the percentage of the images which were classified into the respective decisions, while accuracy represents the performance of the framework on these images for accepting or rejecting the card designs. And this brings me to end of my presentation. I would like to conclude by saying that in this research, we have proposes a novel framework to automate the design validation system of multimodal VRDs. This framework demonstrates a reduction in almost 85% of the manual effort. Also, it provides of explainable decisions. For future work, this framework can be extended to incorporate other modules for validating against different set of rules. Also, it can also be extended for generalizing to the design validation of different kinds of products such as visiting cards and merchandise, etc. At last, I would like to thank to everyone for their time and will be waiting for your questions. Thank you.